Hey everybody, welcome back to Anime Royalty Radio. In this episode, we're talking about the comics. Is that fast enough for you?
We're gonna need to pick it up.
Oh, okay. I'll go faster. Hang on. Okay, let's go. So if anybody hasn't known, the last week, I took a coat. We're supposed to be doing this fast. If anybody doesn't know, last week we finally got our first look at the new Venom. There Will Be Carnage trailer. Now, it hasn't been pushed back, thank God. That's what I was afraid of the most thing. No, I'm serious. When I first saw Let There Be Carnage, I was like, oh God, we're going to get pushed back again. It's only going to be one of those black screen things. No, it was an actual trailer and starts off with Venom cooking Eddie breakfast.
Yeah.
And singing.
And singing. It is. It's going to be amazing.
It could have been just as good if you took everything in his fridge and just threw it on a plate.
It was great. It was great. And Eddie's just like,
Ta-da.
But if anybody knows, we have been Easter egg through a trailer some certain things. One, did anybody notice the Stan Lee reference?
No.
Yes.
Where? Tell me.
Magazine.
Yes, my man here. To throw back, Stan Lee's in every Marvel thing.
Mm-hmm.
When he walks back into the
Mrs. Chang's.
I didn't know what he was doing. Mrs. Chang's, thing, and she's talking to him. It's a real quick, but on the magazine rack is a magazine that's got Stan Lee's face on it.
Nice.
Now, he was in the first Venom.
Mm-hmm.
He was walking the dog, and he said, basically about him and her relationship. She does come back in this, so there's a possibility for another female Venom. Yep, she's back in this. But did anybody see the other Easter egg?
I was too busy focusing on my man's Woody Harrelson.
Oh, yeah, he does look great. Punching that fucker. Going crazy. Nobody noticed it?
I saw a Easter egg. I don't know if you and me are talking about the same one.
Go for it.
The symbiote in his bloodstream?
No, but I was going to touch on that. No, they teased Scream.
Oh, yeah, she's already confirmed in the cast.
Okay, good. Because you remember you see that one girl just sitting there screaming. I'm like, there's Scream. Because that is Carnage's girlfriend. So far, Sony has done a real good job just by this alone. Now, the one thing that people have been bitching about, if you look at the cover, you see through Eddie's teeth, Carnage coming at him. Now, people are mad for two reasons. One, the actual comic book cover for that is supposed to have Carnage's mouth and Eddie like this with the symbiote running away and Eddie looking terrified. That's the actual comic book cover. So people are mad about that.
So purists.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a purist, but I'm not really mad about it.
It's because you really like
Carnage
the movie.
fans.
Oh, yeah, it's because I'm finally getting a
Punks.
Another Venom movie.
But you know what they're mad about?
What's that?
You know what the Carnage fans are mad about?
His origins?
No, because they keep his origins actually pretty close.
I thought you told me that Carnage came, came off of, he's basically Venom's son.
Yes,
in a way.
But they did meet in a jail, even though it's not Rikers.
Mm-hmm.
And from the
and Eddie himself wasn't incarcerated.
Right, at the same time where Eddie actually tries to kill him because he gets mad at him, and Venom basically, and a little piece of him gets into...
Yeah, little turd baby.
Just shits out Carnage.
It basically just sits out Carnage, and it mixes in with Cletus's blood, and that's how they bond stronger. But they do still meet in a prison.
Mm-hmm.
And we do have a thing of the blood.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the thing that they are messing up is apparently the Life organization, the ones who had the symbiotes and had Riot, is going to have something to do with mixing him into Cletus. So that's going to be the one mess up. But no, the one thing that the Carnage purist boys are mad about is the fact Carnage's teeth were not black.
That is.
Wait, he's got actual white teeth?
Yeah.
Ah.
I don't know how I feel about that.
See? Exactly. Venom's just happy we get a movie that doesn't have Topher Grace. These guys are mad about his teeth.
Yeah.
I mean,
Damn purists.
It deviates from his character design from literally everything he's ever been in.
I mean, not entirely. Is his teeth white?
Notice
Look at the picture,
the black
Doesn't
color
matter.
of
Look
the
at the
teeth.
figure.
Like, Almost every comic he's been in. Like, I get it. There's a couple of toys they made the design choice, but that's just not the Carnage that people are used to. And I'm not saying that.
Oh my God!
I'm not saying that there's no other way to do it.
Well, I did notice on the Venom pop that there's no spider on his chest again.
That is true because they haven't confirmed yet. Because Sony's still kind of.
It looked like just a bunch of veins.
But that's been from the first one. But one thing I did notice on the pop, I don't think anybody else noticed, where his veins come into make some type of symbol, but it is blotted out. Now, we do know from the original first Venom movie, not original first, but the one with Tom Hardy, that he has been kicked out of New York City. He's in San Francisco. So we are looking at the Lethal Protector version.
Yeah.
Loosely. Because
they're trying to fast track him to anti-hero status. Like, I mean, Tom Hardy's Venom started anti-hero status. He was never a villain.
Yeah, he was never the bad Eddie Brock who got arrested.
Right. Yeah.
Everything like that. He is the anti-hero who wants to protect San Francisco.
Off the rip.
Which I'm okay with that because the Lethal Protector series is my favorite Venom series. I'm sorry.
Black.
It is. Huh?
King of Black.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm not going to... Where he becomes a god, yes.
God Venom.
But we do know that...
I'd love to hear, like, Tom Hardy be like, yeah, I just signed on for, like, 14 more Venom movies. King of Black's coming.
Yes, we would know. Which, let's be honest, it could still happen. Because, as I know right now, Disney is still fighting with Sony a little bit over Spider-Man. Mm-hmm. And I have heard that in the new Spider-Man movie, because this was a screen rant, like, talking about the new Venom and everything like that, there's supposed to be signs of Tom Holland's Spider-Man.
Yes, bring the Toms.
Yes, the Toms. So, we already do know, too, that there is some type of multiverse in the Spider-Man thing. That's the reason why we had Spider-Man.
I wonder if Michael Keaton's Batman will be there. He's supposed to be everywhere this year.
Yeah, I know, right? There's a Flashpoint.
Like, he's everywhere.
He's everywhere. He's playing as Spider-Man, just driving him around saying, I am Batman.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's everywhere. So, I, as a purist, do have some problems with this, and it is kind of with how they're introducing Carnage. I don't like the fact the Life Organization is still having a hold.
It should have been like one of those, like, oh, we're going to make Carnage to fight Venom. It should be more like Carnage was a complete accident. Like, it was a extremely unfortunate accident for Eddie Brock. And it should have happened that way. The symbiote, they should have gotten into an altercation. The symbiote should have broken off, a piece attached to Cletus, and he'll escape and just go on his rampage.
Now, let's be honest. We don't know that since we just saw the trailer.
Right.
But it does look like when he's making him breakfast, Eddie is just fed up.
Yeah,
he does look like...
Have you heard his singing? Wouldn't you?
Was that you? Or was that him?
I didn't do anything.
Gas has been released in the chamber.
We're trying to figure out who.
Anyway.
So, the look I'm getting right now. Anyway, we could still get the whole altercation piece of him. The only thing I'm saying is because I did see the Life Organization.
Yeah.
It does show them.
Is it the Life Organization or the Life Foundation?
Life Foundation, I think.
Foundation.
I couldn't. I'm sorry. I knew it was one of the two. I know it's Life.
Yeah.
But did we not see Scream in the last movie too?
I don't know. I remember
Riot,
yes.
So
there was a blue symbiote that died.
That's not Scream.
I'm just
we
saying.
never saw her
we
symbiote.
didn't see another symbiote.
But we didn't see her symbiote form. We saw a person that was infected with Scream, but we never saw her form.
Because it does say Scream on her control panel, doesn't it?
I think so.
Something like that. So
was Poison there for Lasher?
No, none of them.
Toxin.
No.
Toxin's not gonna be there. Yeah,
he's Carnage's.
Yeah, twins.
Grandbaby.
Yeah, basically. But
shit, grandson.
Yeah. Basically, from what I saw, we're still missing 3 out of the 5 for separation anxiety and what Lethal Protector actually covered. But I am excited to see it is probably going to get an R rating.
Mm-hmm.
We are still keeping somewhat of the grungy. I think it's the same director, too, from the first movie.
Let's hope so. The first movie was good.
Oh,
Yeah,
really good.
And for a Marvel Cinematic Universe, loosely,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I was actually really happy with it. So we're going to get him. We still got Tom Hardy. We got Woody Harrelson, which a lot of people were afraid that he wouldn't sign back on, even though he teased it.
Woody Harrelson?
Yeah, at the end of the credits, he was there. A lot of people were like, he's not signing on. He's off. I read like 2 or 3 articles that were like, he's off.
I just think it's so crazy, man, how they landed on Woody Harrelson, because he's actually one of the actors that popped into my mind to play him. Like, just because he's pretty much batshit. Like,
Name the other
so
ones.
good at playing.
Who else?
The guy that played Pennywise.
Yeah.
No.
I was thinking maybe the guy that played Rorschach, because he is a redhead.
Oh.
Yeah, he'd have been a good one.
Oh, I could definitely see him.
Yeah, what's his name? He was Freddy Krueger, too.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he'd have been a good one.
Oh,
But maybe he was too short.
that's a possibility because he is short. But I could just. But I'm kind of glad they did.
But Carnage is more smaller and slimmer than Venom.
Oh, yeah.
it's
Venom's
yeah.
bulky. Carnage is always...
Been the more agile thing for him.
It could have worked.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how he's going to get rid of Carnage, because if you really look, and he's always had to have Spider-Man's help or somebody else's help. To get
Maybe
rid of
that'll be Tom Holland's appearance.
What ties him in?
Maybe.
In a future movie? Maybe.
I don't think he's going to get rid of Carnage.
You think he's going to turn Carnage into that hero we keep thinking about?
That
Or
thing
hearing
that's
about?
not going to happen?
I don't
Yeah.
know. This
I
could
doubt
be it. This could be it.
I doubt
Anti-hero
It's
Carnage.
definitely not it.
That's why his
So-
teeth are white.
Because Black would have been too menacing. That's crazy.
Theory confirmed.
No. Carnage is a villain. Not happening. So, I actually think it's going to be a hellacious battle. And I think there's not going to be a clear, concise winner. Because there never has been.
Between the two of them, I don't think there has been, except in like certain instances where Venom has probably outsmarted him, grabbed like a sonic gun, and because Venom has more like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, he's not fully weak, but he's
vulnerable.
No,
Resilient.
He's made himself more resilient to sound, sonic waves, and fire, whereas Carnage I don't think has. So that's a possibility.
I just want him to fast track to absolute carnage where he's a freaking monster.
I'm just ready for, no. No. But then we get God Venom.
Yeah, hopefully they make them in the movies. It's the only way Hasbro's going to get us any figures. So.
Yeah, I know, right? And leave it to Sony to actually do it. Fuck Disney.
Yeah.
Just leave it to Sony to be like, you know what? Y'all ain't going to pick this up. We still have a little bit of Marvel. We have Venom. Yeah, we can take that.
What else we need?
Yeah, we're good.
Because we're not getting Jared Leto's Morbius anytime soon, I tell you what.
It's been postponed again.
Yeah, so.
That actually makes me sad. I'm actually looking forward to that.
I am too. Weirdly.
Yeah.
The trailer was pretty good.
Yeah, actually. And maybe it's his backup role. Maybe it's his redemption role, which I don't know, though. The Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Bombing the Joker so hard. Does he still have his tattoo in Zack Snyder's? I didn't even ask.
You don't see all of his tattoos, but he does have the hand tattoo because he does.
What about on his forehead?
No, you don't see it because he's got longer green hair. So you don't really see it, but I will tell, and I hate Jared Leto's Joker from the Suicide Squad. I can't stand him, but after seeing the nightmare that Justice League or Ben Affleck's Batman gets, and it actually goes more into it, dude, I would have actually loved to see that Jared Leto Joker. Like, he is cryptic, he's not menacing, but like more loopy than any of the other Jokers I've really seen. He's more sarcastic. Like, his whole thing alone of what he says to him is just made that part. Even though it was maybe 10 minutes of dialogue, it was worth it. It was fucking worth it. And the fact that Batman in Nightmare even talks about Harley Quinn. Yeah, because he you know the part, right? You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Basically, Joker,
I haven't seen it yet, but yeah, I know.
Basically, Joker is berating Batman for sending Robin to do a man's job, and he kills Robin. I know, I'm looking. He kills Robin. Death of the family. Mm-hmm. And he just keeps berating Batman, and Batman looks at him and says, I was there when Harley died. And he said, I made a promise to her, and she made me promise that when I kill you, because I will fucking kill you, that it's slow and painful for everything you've done to her. And then he just looks at her with like that fucking pissed off face. Like, them two just don't like each other. So I'm excited. Restore the Snyderverse, please. It was amazing. Best 4 hours I've watched in a long time.
You watched it in one sitting?
Yes, I did.
Wow.
It was beautiful.
I might do that this week.
I said one of the... I know you did. I'm not throwing you out under there. Do you have to poke me? And with that, we're out.
Yeah, was that so hard? Because last time I was trying to give you all these signals and you didn't get any.
If you don't jump up and down at us, we're just not going to understand what you're talking about.
It's because I'm short, isn't it? Go ahead, say it, Spud. Say it.
Not saying anything. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you in the next episode.